Hey, teacups. It's your girl, Monica. I feel so good to be back. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Amir. Joining me today is Amir. Yes.
Hello, hello, hello.
Y'all all know him. He's a TikTok sensation. Publicist, all around fabulous human being.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too. Buffy should be joining us shortly. She's taking care of something and she should be with us shortly. But we're going to go ahead and get started and dive right into this episode. What did you think of the episode last night, Amir?
I love Potomac. I'm so happy that they're finally getting their. I feel like they've been going under the radar and they're finally getting the credit they deserve. So it's so good. I love it.
Yes. Yeah, they're, to me, in my opinion, better than Atlanta at
Yes.
this point.
hmm
Not even a comparison. So today we are recapping the Real Housewives of Potomac. Gizelle Bryant admits to Jamal's low down and dirty secrets. Okay.
hmm
And Candiace is fed up with her freeloading husband. She wants some new meat. That's just my opinion.
I think so too. I think so too.
Word on the street. That's what I'm being told. So let's go ahead and check on our folks, do this roll call, and then we're going to dive right into this week's episode.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's the roll call.
All right, we have Naturally Paige in the building. Hey, Naturally Paige, you're always here and so early. Leticia, hey, Leticia. Dukes, hey, Dukes. Shout out to you and all the moderators. Sassy, hey, boo, missed you. The World of Daphne, welcome. Dalvin Prince, hugs and kisses to you. Angie B, Barbie, Kimmy G, hey, Kimmy, love that name. You know, I love that name, Kimmy. Alicia, Daphne Kong. Hey, Daphne. Loyana. Hey, Loyana. Missed you. World of Daphne. Angie. What's this? Shinholster. Okay. Hey, Hey, Angie. Shinholster.
Okay. Okay.
EC First Lady. Welcome. T-Ness. Hey, boo. Linda. Louie. Hey, Linda. Centavia. Hey, Centavia. Listen, we're gonna dive right in. It was an okay episode. It was like a kind of like a filler, right? Wasn't too much going on, but just enough to hold my interest anyway. So the episode starts with Robyn's birthday dinner and the screaming match between Candiace and Ashley in the back and the forth. Candiace called Ashley a hoe and wide body. Girl, really, really,
Come on.
really.
Come on.
I know. Okay. She feels that Ashley added some hot sauce onto the conversation with Wendy, the cheating accusations. I don't, you know. Well, I mean, we're talking about Candiace here. She was very straightforward. She was kind. She handled it with kid gloves, in my opinion. She added no extra hot sauce on it. So we're back to the old Candiace again, right? The hypocrisy of the body shaming.
hmm She wasn't even in the room when she told Wendy. That's what really bothered me. I'm like, girl, you weren't even in the room and you're making these like jumping to conclusions. And let's be honest, Ashley doesn't even need to address it. She's not only younger than you, she's now on TikTok. I saw Ashley last night dancing on TikTok. She posted her first TikTok. Her body's looking snatched. She has a man who actually has a job. So, I mean, Candiace needs to take several seats. We were all kind of for her, but of course she had to put her foot in her mouth. And then I love when Ashley, when she, I do love her reads though, when she was like, I'm not body shaming you, but I did talk about your big ass forehead. I was like, oh,
Right? We're back to the old Candiace. I mean, she'll never change, right?
No.
Tina's, thank you so much for this super chat. Still at work, but sending love, hugs and kisses to you. Thank you, my love. Yeah, I was disappointed. It's like, and it was such a weird read because Ashley's not big. It's like you're just reaching, you know? I mean, come on, Candiace. You can do better than that. Yeah, the forehead thing. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. But a lot of famous people have big foreheads, right? Tyra Banks, Naomi Campbell. There's a lot of big foreheads that are really gorgeous.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Right.
Candiace, honey, your forehead is not like Teresa Giudice where it's like that little bit.
No.
You got a big forehead too, girl.
Yeah, big forehead. Yeah. Cat on meat pot, right? So she's back to her old ish. Giselle calls for a timeout. Poor Escala, she's caught in the middle of it all. She's just sitting here like, huh? What's going on?
Poor thing.
So they take a break from the screaming and begin stuffing their faces. And that was that. That was that scene. After that, Karen films a Surrey County video, but she's in Potomac. Make it make sense.
I love Karen. Karen understands the assignment. She understands the assignment, right? She knows this is going to trend on Twitter. She understands the assignment. I mean, she's genius.
Yeah, she looked good. She sounded well. She's a great representative. She's a good ambassador for Surrey County and Trader Joe's. Oh, goodness gracious. She cracks me up. So over at Giselle's house, she's having a little discussion with her daughters. And this to me was the funniest scene of the episode, right? Giselle finally admits to her daughters that her and Jamal are no longer a couple. She's moving on. And the side eye, Grace especially, they all start side-eyeing her like, come on, girl, come on, Mom. When was it even a real relationship? They're looking at her like, when did it start? Much less it's ended, right? Giselle says that she wants to focus on Grace's college and all that stuff. The twins ask her if she's going to get married again. Her answer is no. She just wants to be financially independent, and she wants that for her girls, because when Daddy and Mommy had their divorce, Mama was left with nothing. What are your thoughts, Amir, on that whole little scene? To me, the girls are just fabulous. I love them.
Listen, I might regret saying this, but I'm starting to warm up to Giselle. And I've been very savage with her on Twitter. I've come for her, and she can be really rough and go below the belt. But again, she is a really good mom, and she's trying to be more open. She's trying to be more emotional. She's trying to give them what they want. You know, the daughter, Grace, is so beautiful. She's so smart. Her daughters are so smart. Maybe they should pick the next guy she dates, because I feel like they would do a better job than Giselle does. But, you know, I don't know. I just thought it was a funny scene again where it just shows Giselle's lack of emotional intelligence. And it makes sense how she operates. Like, once you see her with her daughters and you're like, wait a second, wow, they're more emotionally intelligent than she is. Wow, no wonder she's like such a, she's so rude to people and goes like below the belt and, wishes death on people and whatever. Like, it's a lot. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they were just side-eyeing her like, they're just over her foolery. Like, we're just so over this nonsense. And it's almost like they had secondhand embarrassment for her. Like, why'd you set yourself up? We told you.
Exactly. Well, Giselle's not smart. Like, Kenya's done a lot of these kind of like, quote unquote, hiring boyfriend for the season or having all these boyfriend drama. But there was no kid to kind of like bounce back how awful it was. But with Giselle, it's almost like she has 3 mirrors that are like, girl, like, what are you doing? So I think that maybe she's finally seeing it. I hope. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so too. And you know what? The only reason, in my opinion, one of the reasons she got back with Jamal is for the money. He has money.
Yes.
She's a gold digger, and that's why she's talking about financially independent. She wanted to finish that house.
I mean, it's not, it's pretty smart. But at the end of the day, like, how much money does this man have if he's, putting it in anything that walks and they're getting pregnant? He's like Nick Cannon, but Nick Cannon has millions of dollars. I don't think Jamal does.
No, you can't even compare that type of being a baby daddy on that level, the Nick Cannon level. See, that's what she's looking for, and she's getting the Jamal level. And she had to hire the guys over at the corner to finish the house instead of going through a reputable construction company. Do you see that addition?
It
she
looks
just
bad.
picked up a few guys on the corner and said, "Hey, day work." And
See, she got some. Yes, she did. She got some day laborers, honey, and she didn't say the right thing in Spanish. Yes,
Okay, so all right, over at Candiace Candiace. She's another sad story. She's feeling kind of sad and gross about the argument with her husband. It's unsettled. Candiace is worried that she's not going to be able to pull off the video without Chris being there. So she has to apologize. Poor baby. Candiace asked Chris about the extras for her video, and they discussed the state of their relationship and blah, 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 blah. Chris makes a comment about not being included, him in the numbers, okay? And that triggers Candiace to get upset, right? What are your thoughts on that scene, Amir?
Well, you know, when I worked as a publicist, a lot of my clients would have like family or cousins or sisters or whatever managing their careers. And I always said it's a bad idea unless you want to pay a premium. So Kris Jenner gets 20% of everything they get. Most managers get 15. Kris Jenner gets 20. There's a reason for that.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Okay.
When you're, there's a reason for that. And when you're family, you are going to have arguments. You're going to go below the belt. So it's really important. And you're always going to be together. With a manager, they go home sometimes, right? Like, so that's why if you want to have your sister or your brother or your husband manage you, you got to put the money where your mouth is, right? Because unfortunately, you're too intermingled. And if you don't, like, I had a business with my sister and, you know, there was issues with like payment, and it really does affect your relationship. So up front, if she wants to have her husband as her manager, you can't play the, I'm not going to pay you, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, he has a real job. Yes, okay, I get Bravo was trying to emphasize the fact that he's drinking at 5 p.m. That doesn't really matter because he doesn't have a 9-to-5 job. Like, so I was like, I get what Bravo's doing here, like trying to make it, they were trying to make it seem like he does nothing. But we know the man does some things, whatever. It doesn't matter what he does. You need to pay him. And then also, she can't not pay him and then expect him to show up because a manager, yes, that's their job. Like, he should go to the music video. Like, that was stupid when he's like, I'm not going to be there. I'm like, no. Like, if you're her manager, you need to show up. But what really bothered me about all of this is that Candiace is acting like a brat about her husband wanting money from her when she's been a gold digger to her mom for the entire time she's been on this show. I'm like, girl, like, are you really judging someone for wanting money from you? I was like,
Candiace is tired, I think. You know, word on the curb. Monique did a binder series. Remember her binder series that she did?
Honey, yes,
and there was Crack the Riddle. Remember that? And there was a riddle that I cracked about one of her co-stars wanting to be a married co-star, wanting to be hooked up with Chris's NFL friends.
Oh.
And I cracked the riddle. It was Candiace.
Ooh.
She's tired. She just wants some new meat. She's tired of having to pull this man along. The fish plates, the kitchen smelling like fish all the time, and fried chicken because he's selling plates out the kitchen. She's tired of that.
She's tired.
She wants to be the one taking care of, you know, moving forward. And she wants a husband.
And Monica, where are the kids? She was all about being stepmom, and then all of a sudden they're gone. So
they were props. Yeah, they just hired them. They just hired them as child actors for a few episodes, and then they were gone. They were just
not child actors.
Listen, the season started quickly. She didn't have a storyline. She was like, "Get those kids over here. We'll pay them a day rate," and that's what happened.
You're bad. I love it.
Right. And then once she started fighting with Ashley again and this whole Wendy Usafa stuff, she was like, okay, all right. And the music video, okay, they can go back home now. We're good.
You got it. Yeah, they can go.
Right. Sassy 76, thank you so much, my love, for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, just Candiace is a mess. She just needs to leave that man alone. Stop treating him not even like a manager. She treats him like an assistant, to be quite honest with you.
She does.
He's tired, but he has nowhere to go. She's tired. So, you know, just gonna have to work it out. It's a mess.
Love it.
Over at Wendy's house, they have a very, in my opinion, Amir, scripted conversation about Black Lives Matter. It was just a scene. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I felt like, her kids are so cute, and I feel like what he said, the little kid, I can't remember the name, but like he said something about like cops coming after you or something. Like I thought that was like, I think what he was saying was authentic, but I feel like it was very orchestrated because obviously BLM is always relevant, but I feel like at this point it's like not the center of topic. But I felt like had they not led with Wendy talking on whatever that network was, and then leading into the family, it felt like it was all about Wendy. I'm like, is this about your kids' sentiment, or is it about you being like, I'm important, I'm a commentator? Again, everything just, I'm like, honey, we're interested in your kids and your husband, not you. Like,
Yeah, I like the kids, not even the husband.
Yeah.
The two of them just seem so scripted this season. I mean, it's not just that scene, it's a few other scenes. Everything just seems so controlled and, orchestrated.
It
does. So Karen and Ashley meet up for refreshments, and she has her little baby Dylan with her. So sweet. Aww.
So cute.
So cute. I mean, I really have to applaud Ashley this season. And she did it last season too. She is juggling and managing mommy and filming and work and husband with a smile on her face. Yep. Even stirring the pot, spreading rumors. Well, I love it. I don't have a problem with it.
Listen, she works for her paycheck, and you can hate Ashley, you can love Ashley, you can be whatever about her, but she does the assignment and she shows up and she pushes through in a way that even Wendy couldn't do and a lot of people can't do. So she really shows up and she doesn't complain and she understands the assignment and she takes the abuse on the chin. I like her. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too. She can even handle a scandal. I mean, Michael was slinging the ding-a-ling all over town last season, and she was pregnant, managing the pregnancy, stirring up drama, fighting with. Listen, Ashley delivers. Okay,
she delivers.
Give her flowers. Yeah,
you gotta give her flowers. And listen, she knows what that man's ding-a-ling is doing and where it's doing, what zip code it's in. So leave her be. I get everyone wants to tear her apart. How dare you? Listen. Not all love is notebook, okay? Some love is transactional. Some of it is, you saw that man come in and go, when can you have sex? Like, we did the sleep training. You need to stop breastfeeding so I can get in there. That's the kind of relationship they have, right? I was like,
are you healed?
Like, this man did not, that man called her fat. He said, you're not that fat. I was like, oh.
No, he said, you look good. You look good. When can I get in? When can I cut that thing open again? He's just such an animal. But Ashley loves him. Okay. Ashley loves him. So Ashley and Karen, they get into this whole discussion about Karen and Giselle's beef and how much they fight. Karen feels like she's owed an apology, and Ashley just wants them to make up. These are her friends in her mind anyway. And she wants these two to make up and do good. Okay.
Yes. Agreed. And I think that Karen is like a little bit a dog with a bone, and so is Giselle, and they're so stubborn. And when they were on Bravo chat room, they kind of coexisted. But Karen likes to do the shade, and Karen's shade is always kind of light, and Giselle always escalates it, but Karen will meet you where you escalate to. So it ends up just being this like tit for tat thing. And listen, I've had coworkers, they're not my friends, they're my coworkers, and I always say this with Bravo. Every time I do an interview about Bravo, I'm always like, they're your coworkers. They're not really friends. Duh. Like, that's not the point. Will some people get friends out of doing Bravo shows? Absolutely. But overall, you're coworkers. So
thank you.
I understand why they all want to coexist, right? I get it.
Right. And then the producers, they want them to get messy, but then they hate when it goes off the rails.
Yes.
And it gets too crazy. It's just like, they force them to literally make up. But then they want them to fight, by stirring the pot, whispering things in this person's ear. That person said this. Do you know so-and-so's doing this? You, if I was you, you should confront So they stir the pot behind the scenes. But then it's like when things get too nasty, it's like you guys need to make up.
Exactly. Crazy. It's kind of like the Monique thing, where I think that the reason Monique was like, didn't want to come back was the ways that she was treated, right? She held to her gun. She said, I don't want to see these people until I'm sorry, and I don't want to apologize until I know what I'm sorry for, right? And they were like, no. They want you to kind of make up so quickly because they want everything to be perfect by the reunion. And it's like, no, it's not. Like, these are real people's lives, So it's interesting what they do. It's a little abusive, but it is what it is.
Oh, it is. And it's psychological too. It really, really is.
Yes.
So, who we got here? Who says Monique? So, okay, we got people calling in already. So, Robyn meets with a life coach, and she's rambling on about whatever, God knows what. And the life coach is like, "So you're engaged? When are you planning a wedding?" Like most engaged couples do. And then
No, that life coach, no way, Monica. That life coach is on Twitter, honey. She looked at the Twitter feed. She knew the assignment, girl. She came in there. And if you remember when she first signed up for this, Carter was sitting there with a blanket on him and he was like, "Why? You have a bad life? What's wrong with your life?" Son, I love that. He was amazing. He was like, so "What's wrong with your life?" He's like, "What's wrong with your life?" And then the lady on the phone's like, "If you're emotionally healthy," I'm like, this girl is cussing people out, pretended to finger herself. I think she needs a therapist.
Yeah. I agree. I totally agree. So she says that the pandemic, she's blaming it all on the pandemic. It's thrown structure in her life out the window, and now it's affecting her relationship. She wants Juan to put great things into her, like she put into him when he was having a rough time. And Juan's busy. He has a girlfriend across town. He could care less. He could just get your ass up, get those kids in the tub, get them in front of the computer. How hard can it be? Right? Amir,
they're not that young either. Monica, they're not that young. Listen, I don't have kids. I know you have kids, and I know other people that have kids that their kids they can have moments when they're that age. But overall, kids tend to at that age bathe themselves, get themselves up. You set an alarm. Listen, Alexa, you can set an alarm for your kid. So set the Alexa in his room and set the alarm, and it'll wake him up. And then just go and nudge them. And listen, my mom is a stay-at-home mom. She never sometimes she'd wake us up, late. Or she'd get into bed and then fall asleep when she's trying to wake us up, whatever. Parents make mistakes, but I feel like she's not taking the no, right? Her husband's saying, "I need you to come." And a lot of people were upset that he told her what to do. But remember, this is a moment that's filmed on camera. She must have missed their Zoom class at least 30 times, right? So he's upset, and I get it. And then she's done these businesses, and when they start to do okay, she gives up. Even the remember she was flipping that house, and then it got too hard, and she gave it up. Yeah. And now with the hats, and I'm sure he sees that, and he's like, "Listen, girl, you're trying, and then you're trying to blame the pandemic, but this was the pattern before." And I get it. I have trouble with follow through, but girl, I'm happy she's getting the life coach, but again, you have to own your part in it. And she's kind of being like, "Oh my God, I need Juan. Why do you need Juan to do anything? This is your thing."
You're so true. That's such a good point. Alexa could wake up the kids. Maybe they have an alarm, but they're not getting up. There's something that she's falling behind on when it comes to those kids. And Juan's looking at her like, "You're not attractive."
Right.
Get your shit together. I don't know what's going on with her. Some people said it's a storyline, this whole depression. I can't get out of bed. Has she always been this way? Kind of. She's
always been under the radar. And listen, the fact of the matter is she's like a package deal. If she leaves, if Giselle leaves the franchise, Robyn's gone. So I think Robyn knows the assignment. She knows that she needs a storyline that's going to be relatable. A lot of people had that pandemic kind of seasonal depression. So a lot of people relate immediately to that. Obviously, they relate to a kind of, withholding, cold husband. There's all these storylines that she's kind of hitting out of the ballpark. So I'm like, I get what she's trying to do. And her aggressive, "shut the F up," that kind of stuff is, I was watching season 1 reunion. She still talked like that. Everyone's like, "Where's this anger coming from?" I'm like, she's always said that. "Shut the F up." And she starts screaming she's really, remember with poor Katie?
Yeah, I remember with Ashley too. She gets like that. The only thing that's changed from her from season 1 to now is the voice is not as deep as it used to be.
It's so true. Her vocal fry is gone.
But yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. You make a lot of sense. So it's time for the goddess lunch that Mia has set up. Ashley's not invited. I don't think that was right.
That was not right. It was so.
What was that about?
It was so forced as well. It was.
Yes.
Just invite her. It was very forced.
Right. Exactly.
It was very forced. It's we're all getting together to heal, but we're gonna leave out the most important person. Just because of Candiace, I'm like, are you really sucking up to her? Really?
Exactly. Right. Thank you. Yeah, Candiace, a nobody who you end up throwing leaves in her face pretty soon.
Exactly.
You find out she's a nobody. So it all starts off really nice, and they're playing these games, and they're dressed beautifully, right? African queens, they're all dressed in goddess, African, Ethiopian attire, and I love it. Just beautiful.
Yes.
And then the arguments start, right? The back and the forth with Giselle and Karen. They finally have their showdown. But in the end, right, they go through it. They go the same shit back and forth, Amir. It's always the same argument, right?
So over it.
You went after my marriage. That's Giselle's argument. And, you know, for Karen, who has a valid point, you talked about my husband. You talked about my taxes. You talked about this and you talked about that. And you're supposed to be my friend. They both agree, though. Oh, here's Buffy. Hey, my love. Hey.
Buffy
You said in bed.
In bed.
But you look good. You got your hair done in bed. You look good.
No, I'm on drugs.
Oh, you're not feeling good. That's right.
My room is pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so nice. Look at that floor. That hardwood is everything.
What y'all talking about?
We're talking
These
about
heifers
how rich
over
you
here.
are, honey. How rich you
What
are. Just
what
how
happened?
rich.
What happened?
I know. Can we see a view of that room again? That was nice. I love it. Oh, you're giving me
This
some
is
ideas.
why, honey, Buffy is the perfect Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. I know it. You know it.
They don't want real ones, though. They don't want the real ones. Welcome, dear Yvette. Thank you for joining our channel. We appreciate you. Shout out to you and all the new channel members. Yeah, Buffy girl. So what's wrong? You're not feeling good?
Girl, I gotta have a molar root canal tomorrow, so I'm on some hydrocodone.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. That's
But Louie, what did you call? Talk shit.
Hi, Louie.
Oh, hi, Louie. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You look good. The hair looks good.
You do.
Your face looks good too.
You know, my girl comes to my house and do my hair on Mondays.
Oh, the lifestyles of the rich and famous, child. Get into it. Get into it, okay?
All right, so I ain't mean to interrupt the show. What y'all talking about?
Okay.
Let me up.
No, you're not.
So we're at the goddess party. What were your thoughts of that mess?
It was a mess. Exactly. It was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say that I'm getting sick of Mia's voice?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Is she getting on your nerves now?
I don't know why. She's beautiful, but it's something off. Something's getting on my nerves. I don't know what. It's getting on my nerves.
Something. Listen, I forgot to mention the whole scene, Amir, with her and her mom.
We didn't mention that. What?
Yeah.
That was sweet. I thought that was sweet.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Did y'all talk about I like the I'm late. Don't beat my behind. I like that scene with Wendy and her kids.
Did you? We thought it was scripted. I mean, it wasn't. The kids are cute.
No, of course it was scripted. The whole damn thing is scripted, but the kids are cute. I like to see people at home.
Kids are cute.
Yeah.
In the backyard. I mean, yes, it was scripted, but so was Candiace, whatever her name is, seen with her fake
Candy ass.
Like they not fighting. Child.
Corrine, why are you coming for my girl Buffy? What you mean you knew Buffy wasn't shit? What, excuse you? What are you talking about? What is she talking about?
Bye.
Why? She got money and she could be up in bed getting her hair done?
Let me tell you why they mad. They're mad because I posted that receipt from Candy Restaurant. They charged $4 for ice. And I said, y'all need to stay home and quit being in these streets, giving these restaurants all your money. And so they took it like I was going after a black business. No, I'm saying stay your ass home from all businesses right now. It is a pandemic, and save your coins if you can't pay $4 for some ice cubes and some Hennessy.
Yeah. Who wants ice cubes with mold in it? You know they found mold. The inspector, the health department found mold at Blaze Steakhouse in the ice machine. I posted a picture of it. They said the mold was turning pink. So I
didn't say that.
So you said the right thing. You said the right
what I
thing.
had said, there's time I made it about a black business. I said, I tell people to stay out of darn Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes, especially if you can't say Hermes. You should be buying no darn Birkin.
Amen, Buffy.
Right? So get it twisted if y'all want to. And
that's the truth.
It's not even about black businesses. It's about protecting your health
and your coin.
Thank you.
And your
$4.
Listen, come on. And Candy commented on Erica Jane's post saying fire emoji. And
oh yeah, I was very disappointed in that. I was very she needed to stay far away from that situation.
Candy don't care. I don't think Candy got two brain cells put together at times. Seriously,
Candy needs to stay away from that because that sorry white people that's calling in because Amira ain't white. White people, that white girl don't care about you, Candy. So stay out of that. Erica will drop you she does not care, honey. Don't support her.
Why is she doing that?
I don't know. Somebody else did it too. Kenya Moore did it.
I'm not surprised by Kenya Moore.
And I'm just like, y'all, stay away from that. Do you think Erica would be supporting you if there was a firestorm in your life?
Absolutely not. Not this type of firestorm. Nope.
She would not.
No.
Don't get yourself mixed into that mess.
She quickly turned into Sutton overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Kenya Moore who? Candy who?
Right. Right. Y'all better learn, child. Y'all want to distance yourself from Pope Portia when she married her little African man. But you support Erica and they allegedly robbing orphans. Child, stop.
Right, and burn victims.
Because I said surgery. Anyway, I done changed the whole show. Sorry.
No, that's a good show.
No,
listen.
It's true.
Candy needs to do better. I mean, for me, you paying $4 for ice that has mold in it. That's what I.
You added the mold part.
But it's the truth. The health inspector put out the report. He said they found pink mold in the ice machine.
Pink mold. Ew.
You know when it's mold, it starts to turn pink. You never seen it?
Oh, I love a pink mold, honey. That sounds glamorous.
On the rocks.
Yes, honey.
Mold on the rocks.
Mold on the rocks, y'all.
For $4. For $4.
Listen, Buffy's a financial expert. Y'all better listen to her. Y'all better get into what she's saying.
Right, and quit trying to make something against a black business. I said, listen, Candy worth $40 million. I ain't worried about her. I'm worried about y'all broke ass. Okay? She's gonna be all right if you don't pay.
She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. But who charges for what kind of racket she running down there in Atlanta? Who charges for ice? When did ice become a
they told me stay your budget and broke behind home. I'm like, I'm a lot of things, but broke ain't one of them.
Broke ain't one of them, baby. Broke ain't one. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can vouch it. Broke ain't one of them.
Fat. Yup. I'm fat. Fat.
Not
but broke definitely ain't one of them.
You got it twisted. Broke ain't it. No, people are just too much. They get so
but they be writing for these people that wouldn't even speak to them on the street. That's what killed me.
Wouldn't spit on them if they weren't
right. When I be hugging folk in the pandemic and saying hi and everything else, but you were right for these folk that they don't even respond to your comments.
Buffy, me and you together so messy. I'm just
it's because I'm on the medicine. And so I'm gonna blame it on this medicine.
That's right. And Amir said he's here for it. Amir is just too.
I'm here for it. I love it. Listen, come for people and listen. If you go to a restaurant and they charge you $4 for avocado or ice or ranch dressing, just tell the waiter, honey. I tell them, I'm not paying for this shit.
This tastes nasty. I don't know. Can you take it back?
I said I'm not paying for the ranch.
Why Amir said ranch? Now you know that was shame with the ranch.
Oh my goodness!
Not cheese, but ranch.
No, that's shame on you, Candy.
I don't pay for condiments. I don't pay for ice. And I was at the Polo Lounge at the Beverly Hills Hotel, and they said, "Well, we charge for ranch." I said, "Too bad. I ain't paying for it, so take it back. I'll pay for the $45 sandwich, but I'm not paying for the ranch."
Right.
Okay. Back on up now. I'm still stuck on the Beverly Hills Club.
I mean, that's the world Amir living in.
Rich bitch.
That's right. That's That's the. Oh God, child.
What?
Oh, child. These comments.
Then they say support you.
Oh, please.
Don't. Oh, please stop it.
Two
Don't
out of the
stop
three
it.
people here.
Stop.
2 out of 3 people here are Black business.
Right.
Absolutely. And Amir is invited to the cookout, so he's. I would say 3 out of 3.
Y'all, y'all about to get some real.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Honey. The Polo Lounge is beautiful, and there were a lot of just beautiful people living their best lives. But listen, I know that I'm going to get tweeted at saying that again. I came for people because every time I have a comment, I'm a racist. So I'm not coming for anybody.
But you're not white, Amir.
It's because you white passing and they don't realize you oppressed too, child. That's why.
Yes, honey. All I'm saying is send back the ice.
I mean,
yeah, $4. I mean, really and truly, they do that. I've been to high-end. I would think I've been to high-end places.
Girl, yes, you have.
I'm not on Buffy level or Amir, but I've never seen that on the bill. They really do charge. Maybe I never paid attention. They charge for ice.
They sneak it in.
Yeah,
at Blaze Steakhouse. It's in the bad part of town too. Blaze Steakhouse. That's what they said. That's what they said. I don't know. I've never been there.
Now I ain't gonna let you say that. Now Cascade is not the bad part of Atlanta.
Okay, but is it like kind of rough over there? Because people told me don't go over there.
It is not. Cascade is the lovely area in Atlanta where wealthy Black people live. Okay. Now I ain't gonna say that now.
Okay. See, I don't know. I don't live in Atlanta. They just said, Monica, don't go there.
No, that's what I'm telling you. But what I'm saying is, didn't nobody say shut down Blaze?
Who said that? Who said that?
Histrionic on my damn post. When it really wasn't even about her. And then some girl went on my Twitter talking about some, you dumb, because why you went there twice if you thought it was expensive the first time. I said, first of all, I ain't never been to her now one of her restaurants. This was somebody else post that I posted with a green screen. Have you heard of a green screen, girl?
Oh, is that how y'all do TikTok with that? Okay.
Right. I said, all you gotta do is look at the top of the screen and see if somebody else posts, honey. And
I know, come on.
Right. If
I
have
attention, one of
I
their
have other ways to get the candy, honey, than that. It's in the Twitter.
Don't pay attention. Now, is that the post that has over 500 comments on there? Because I mean, I said, God, let me go through these comments. What they talking about on there?
Probably.
So they was in the up. Okay, so they was coming. Get on there and defend my girl Buffy. They was coming.
Oh yeah, child. But it's all right. I'll be here for it. Thank y'all for the algorithm treatment. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, I probably made $300 on that post. I appreciate y'all.
Yes,
I mean,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can be mad all you want, honey. Anyway.
Oh, so what was your thoughts overall, the episode?
It was boring.
Yeah. It gave a little bit of something,
It was boring to me.
Well, they showed my blog now 5 times in a row. So
well, then that's the only part that's good, honey. That's the only part that's good. And what we need to be covering is the Salt Lake City girls. When we doing that?
We want to do it tomorrow. But you getting surgery. You have surgery.
Can't tomorrow. Y'all gonna need to do that another day. Or y'all
come next week. We'll do it tomorrow, but come next because I know you're gonna be out of commission for a whole
can't
week.
Tomorrow. They sedated me. I'm getting all the way. They had to take the day off.
You're gonna be out of commission for the week, Buffy. I'm telling you.
Oh no.
At least give yourself 3 days.
Girl, I'm gonna be testing you smack tomorrow. You already know that.
I know. Laid up in bed, but yeah, you're gonna be tomorrow you might be knocked out. You're gonna come home and go to bed.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I'm disrupting stuff anyway. I'm sorry to y'all get off topic.
Oh, this was so fun. The episode was boring. You're the most fun.
I like this topic. Candy and the mole. They know how to talk about candy.
But y'all, Candy doesn't care. She'll just find another location for another restaurant, call it LOGGGGYY. Like, she doesn't care. She'll just open a new one.
She don't even have restaurant experience, though. And they said she was hiring Ray and her cousins and them to be in the, listen, it's just a mess. It really is. To run the kitchen.
Not Ray though.
That's what they said. That's what people said. Told me. They said, Monica, don't go over there. It's a mess. They got Chick-fil-A cups in the kitchen. All kinds of stuff. That's what they said.
So, but see, this my thing is people get so into these defending these celebrities that they miss the point. What nobody talking about Candy restaurant. What I was talking about in general was stay your arse at the house and drink your Hennessy and put some ice cubes from that refrigerator.
Right. You were trying to teach them a message, basically. Save your money.
And then folks miss the point. It's like, hello, if you've never been on my page, 70% of my posts is about Monty and saving your coins.
Right.
Yes, honey. Yes.
It's not.
Buffy's
and
right.
Exactly. It all correlates to you saving.
And why you worried about somebody worth 40 million? That ain't gonna hurt her. She probably using them restaurants as a loss.
A tax shelter or something. Yeah.
Right. If she's smart, she is. Right.
She's spending her money. She hired. Look, I think she hires the right people to manage her and her money and stuff.
Exactly.
Which is smart.
But she's also
smart.
frugal. But she's also frugal. So I'm gonna give
that
Candy
too. That too.
Candy ain't going nowhere paying no $4 no ice. I can tell you that.
No. She ain't stupid. You trying to drop knowledge and drop gems, and people are taking it the wrong way.
It ain't no attack on her. She good. She gonna eat lobster every day.
No,
she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right.
We all love Candy. And you know what it is about?
She's a great business person. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, Buffy. All I was gonna say was the rich people stay rich. Like my dad, when we go to a restaurant, he'll get a bottled water and he'll tell the waiter, even after we're at like the high-end restaurant, pour slower. We're all gonna eat only one bottle.
Right.
Oh, Dad.
Right.
Exactly.
She's smart.
And I always say no ice because I don't like ice anyway.
Yeah, and now that you done told me that with the ice water drink down anyway, then now that you told me it's got mold in it, honey, I never get ice again.
Especially for me, if I go someplace and they have to use the scooper and dig into the ice, the bacteria in their hands get into the ice, so I no, if it's not the thing. I said, do you have the thing where you push it and the ice comes down? Oh, you don't have that? No, thank you. So yeah, no, I'm not doing all that. Yeah, we're gonna do Salt Lake City tomorrow. We'll start. Me and Amir start tomorrow, and then Buffy will heal up. She'll be with us next week.
I'll be back.
Yeah, she heals and stuff. Buffy, don't let these people get under your skin.
Oh, they're not getting under my skin. Like, didn't you hear me? I said I made money off that.
Yes, the algorithm. Yeah, the more they talk.
Appreciate y'all.
Right, but it all correlates to money management, and that's what Buffy does. Manages. Right. She's trying to save y'all some money. That's all.
And like I was being funny and shady. I said, well, maybe if I would have charged them $4 for the advice.
Right. You're trying to give them game for free, and
people just don't trust free advice. They don't. They always think it's something shady about it. And all their complaints about Candy, all that's gonna do is make more people go to that restaurant just so they can talk smack about it. So that's why Candy don't care.
She don't care.
Is good.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes, it is.
You could take my course in London, and I'll be happy.
She has a course. Sign up for it. Crawl before you. Where can they sign up for that, Buffy?
CrawlbeforeyouBall.com. And ball is BALL. For some reason, people think it's like ball, like you're bawling, crying.
Oh, please. Buffy cried once, y'all. She cried a couple times. Get over it.
And that was for good reason too.
Right. It wasn't like I was crying because they called me fat. I was crying about babies. Lord, you can't cry about that.
Something very
none
emotional.
of y'all would have survived what Buffy went through.
No, not even a little bit. They're not built for it. No.
They have no idea what them hoes did. Them helpless evil broads.
Exactly. Have y'all cry if your Starbucks order isn't right. You don't get your caramel macchiato with 2 pumps of sugar. You ain't gonna survive Bravo TV.
But you know what? I'm in another place now where I don't care.
Right.
I just look around my home in gratitude and be like, I'm good.
I'm happy again. You have a moment. You have a moment and then look around. Be like, I'm good.
I'm good. Thank you, God, for these blessings, these minty blessings.
Yes.
Yeah, London, go to her YouTube channel. It's free RS, and you get to have all these videos of Buffy.
Yeah.
And sign up for her course.
YouTube. Yeah. I mentor for free on YouTube and answer questions on YouTube and talk about money. But if you want to do the course is $99, which is free. Basically.
That's free. Exactly. That's basically free. Yeah. Buffy's she's gonna save y'all thousands of dollars if you spend $100.
Correct. It's free. Right. And you don't have to, because again, I'm fine.
Well, no, I mean we all need some help, right? Managing money.
Made that real clear.
That's what I tell people. I had someone message me saying, your course is so expensive, it's ridiculous to charge. And I was like, honey, you don't pay. I'm still living large, honey.
Right. I'm fine. You have options. You can come on my YouTube and I'm happy to help you for free there.
There you have it.
Anyway, enough of this advertisement for my arse. The show was boring. What else going on, y'all? That's funny that I forgot that I done messed up the show today and talk about. Oh, Chloe. Chloe looked great, but was she a little bit 2 seconds behind dancing on the VMA?
I didn't watch that.
She looked good, honey.
She looked mini Beyonce. Them shoes was too big though. They was too clunky on the end. I think it was causing her problems. But yeah, and then Normani was amazing with Tiana Taylor. Yes, it was so great.
Good.
It was a very much Janet Jackson moment. I'm all over the place, y'all, because I'm on meds.
That's okay. That's all right. I didn't watch it. I need to catch up. I love Chloe. I love Normandy. Is that her name?
Normani, honey.
I don't know these people's names. I really don't know. My kids just laugh at me. Normandy. I don't know. I know Janet Jackson now. You know, I'm old school. I don't know.
My God, Normandy sounds like someone.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Normandy sounds like she works at a plantation.
I need simple names like, Chloe, James, Frank. Give me normal. Listen, when it gets too complicated, I don't know. I just screw it up every time.
Claro.
I really don't. I'm not good.
Just watch the clips of both of their performances.
No, but she can dance though. That any girl, she can dance. I know that for a fact. She was in Cardi B's videos. She's really good.
Yeah, and Doja Cat did well. I know people mixed with her, but
I like her.
I do too.
She's talented.
And it ain't it. I can't say because there's 2 curse words in it, but I like that song.
I like her. Her outfit.
Let me tell you something. In a couple of days, I'm gonna be like, "What? I thought I was just on the phone talking to Amir and Monica, and they had me on YouTube." I thought I was on FaceTime and them fools put me on damn YouTube. And they knew I was on my damn list. Oh my God. I'm gonna let both of y'all have it.
Desiree says, Buffy is a class act. I would have turned that set out. And me and Miss Contessa would have been rolling around on the ground rumbling.
I got too many assets and they would have tried to get them. I gotta put a hand on any of them. So nope.
Yeah, she got too much to lose.
Yeah, you gotta move different in them circles, honey. It was a setup. They wanted me to do that.
Oh yeah.
They wanted me to do that, honey. But thank you. I appreciate the love. What time is it, child? Oh, I'm done took over this.
That's all right. We getting ready to wrap up, though. You came at a good time. We are getting ready to wrap up.
Let me be quiet. Monica gonna yell at me later.
Hey, Norris, you want to call in? Here's the link.
Oh my God, Norris. Oh God.
Come please end the show with my boo.
Here's the link. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, in a few days, you'll be looking back at this like, I know.
I'll be like, Monica call my damn phone and transfer me into this. Did you do this? Because I know I didn't call. on these beds talking freely.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Too funny. Too funny. Oh my gosh. What
I
else is
felt
going
bad
on?
when I texted you. I was like, no,
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why was you feeling bad?
Because
I was happy that I got that link. I'm like, thank you.
No. I'm talking about when I texted
Earlier
you
today?
about my mouth and not possibly not waking up in time for the show. That was what I'm talking about. Girl, I talking about that. That's our private talk.
Yeah. I thought you meant that last week when I was away traveling and stuff.
No, when I bothered
Okay.
you with your family.
No, listen. Last week was so good. I got time to relax and spend time with, like I was telling the mirror. Just I needed that. Go ahead and add Norris to the live. Hey, Norris.
Hi, I'm here.
And your sound sounds good. It sounds really good.
No Superman? Where's the
y'all
Superman?
always sound good.
Thank you, Norris. What's on your mind, boo?
Well, Karen, I really don't have nothing bad to say about her. It's like she always gives every episode to me. She know how to play the game so well. Some of these other broads need to learn. Need to grab a pen and a pad and stop hating. And Candiace, she acted like a little girl, when she was calling herself going off on Chris. Let that man work. That man need a job. Okay.
He need a job.
He cannot be your manager. I mean, he don't know nothing about managing. Only thing he know about is cooking. He needs to be in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Maybe he can manage one of Candy's restaurants.
I knew he was gonna do it.
Shame.
Maybe he could help them restaurants, keep them restaurants from failing. Because it's like, shoot,
you're right.
Candy, good as you are, you need to. I love me some Candy, but you got to do better when it comes to the restaurants. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
she needs some help down there. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, she needs to stop hiring them friends and all that stuff. Them people using you just for money, just for a job. Because I hear allegedly she had helped her friends and took care of some of her friends. I'm like, you ain't supposed to take care of no friends. You're supposed to take care of your family. Get that. Screw them friends. You need to play that song by TLC, What About Your Friends? That'll be the perfect example when it comes to her. And Scala, she continues to do good as well. I like her. It's like I like her every episode. And then Candiace, the way she read Ashley, I was like, ooh, go girl. But then again, she shouldn't have. To me, I kind of felt like she maybe body shamed her a little bit, like some. And I'm like, you that woman just had a baby, so you don't have to talk about calling her wide body and all that different stuff. You could have talked about her wide mouth, because you know how open she be having that mouth and being messy with it.
Okay, all right.
In the forehead, just as big as her mouth.
Ooh.
But Candiace.
But on behalf of the big forehead girls. I'm the president of the club. Welcome, Ashley.
Me too. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't like her though. You more likable, a whole lot more likable than she is.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you a
Indeed.
queen. You wish she could be on your level. See, you know how to pick a man, and you got good taste in men. And by the looks of her man, she don't.
Who, Ashley?
Yeah, you see the dollar bill. That's what she sees, the dollar signs.
I mean, but she getting it though. Are we clear on that?
Yeah. Look beyond the scarecrow and the wet goat. Yeah. Look beyond that and just look. I guess keep your eyes on the prize, baby girl. But what else was I gonna talk about? Oh, Wendy, I ain't had nothing to say bad about her this episode either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking her more this season. And then let me see who else. Should I get to the Green-Eyed Devils?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh yeah, Robyn and Giselle. Yeah, Robyn, at least she looked better this week than she did last week.
She did look better. She did. Not the outfits, but the hair looked better and the makeup. I agree. Yeah, she looked pretty.
Because last week she looked like one of them extras in Michael Jackson's Thriller video. She looked like she looked like a ghost. I'm like, oh my goodness, girl. Pretty
a mess.
You look like you older. You was looking like you was older than 42, baby. Them braids and no edges, and you know, and the way she dressed. I mean, that outfit last week, well, it continued to this week too with her dollar store looking outfit on. Look like you got that from the dollar store. I mean, honey, you know, you can't talk about nobody. And then Giselle talking about Karen want to destroy families. Nah, that's you. You the one want to bring up people's marriages and stuff like that.
Right.
You just jealous because you don't have one. You know, because your man busy instead of eating 3 meals a day like he need to be doing, he busy eating and chasing women and corrupting them, you know, with his fake spirit, with his devilish ways. And you know, Giselle and Robyn, to me, they the queens. They are the green-eyed queens of no substance, no class, no self-esteem, no style, no brains, no fashion. You know, they just airheads to me. They just like they got a head. They have hair. I mean, a head full of air, but they don't use their brains.
Right.
They act more like dum-dum pops than anything. I'm like, you need to be taking a lesson from a lot of these other women, especially on how to keep a man. Even if you need to get with one for just the money, just to fake it on the show, shoot, and make sure you keep them around like a Michael.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's all I have to say for now.
For now.
Why, thank you. I think you said a mouthful. Thank you, Norris.
Yeah, you're welcome, and y'all have a great day. And I want to see Buffy again on her channel.
I'll be back.
Oh, yes. Make sure you subscribe to Buffy over there on her channel.
I'll be back, I promise.
Yeah, because we miss our queen over there.
I'll be back, I promise.
Yeah, Monica, the queen over here, she held it down.
Thank you, Norris. Thank you.
In the mirror, it don't matter how he look, he always look good. Good.
Y'all.
Bye, boo. You have a wonderful day. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and add Demi to the chat before we head out of here. Hey, Demi. Of course you're on mute, my love. You're on mute. Take yourself off of mute.
Sorry.
There you go. Hi.
Hello. I've been watching for a long time and I just wanted to ring in. And this is the first time. So I'm so glad that I've got through. And I just wanted to thank you for all your shows and stuff. I've been watching for a long time and it's helped me through the pandemic. So that's all I wanted to say, really. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
See you guys. Thank you.
Okay, my love. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye. Sorry.
Bye. Bye. Where's Amir? He's having technical. Oh, here he goes. Here he is. All right, let's go ahead and wrap things. That's okay, boo. You're fine. We're about to wrap things up. Buffy, where can they find you?
In bed. In my bed. You can find me at Just Being Buffy everywhere. I finally switched it everywhere. Just Being Buffy. Instagram, TikTok. Where else, Amir? Instagram. Amir say, bitch, you ain't my.
Of course, the website.
Of course, website, YouTube.
I tried to hire him. He was like, Claire, I ain't doing that no more.
She did. I love her. I
I
don't
was
know
trying to
people
hire Amir to
anymore.
be my publicist, honey. He was like, I was retired. I said, I understand.
Yeah.
Crawlbeforeyouball.com is where you can get my course. We're going to be doing a big intervention soon, and I'm going to be paying off some people bills, so you best get in, honey.
All right. Get in where you come on now. Free money. Amir, where can they find you?
I want whatever Buffy's on. We should have this every week. We should all post it. We should all just be on the same level.
Some.
I love it. Amir Yas official, Instagram, TikTok. Amir Yas tweets. I'm trying to get my Twitter back and going. I also teach confidence coaching and social media masterclass, and I would love to be Buffy's publicist, but I don't know anyone, girl. I try to reach out to some
you
contacts.
said you retired. He's out my business manager. Hell,
It's a cutthroat business. Listen, I understand. Okay, serious.
No,
you
I
said
get
you're
it.
trying to get your Twitter back. What happened to your Twitter?
Oh, someone hacked it and deleted all my followers.
That's when you know you're famous, honey. Yes, Amir. Yes.
Oh Lord. Always use an email that just no one has, that you don't use any place else. Just, God, Twitter is just such a mess.
It's such a mess. But it was from Spain, y'all. It was from an island in Spain. So this person was real pressed.
They rising up. They up there with Nigeria now. The scamming and stuff. Listen, be careful. Be careful.
They came for
You're
it.
welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, Demi. It was nice seeing you.
Nice to hear your accent.
I love that accent.
I liked her. She said pandemic. She said pandemic.
Love it.
She's so sweet and pretty too. Really pretty.
Pandemic.
She was so pretty. She was Normandy. Normandy.
Normandy,
child. Normandy. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. Teacup fam, please like and share this video and subscribe to All About the Tea. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this afternoon. Buffy, Amir, thank you. Thank you, Buffy. Get your rest. All
Buffy,
right.
you made my day, Buffy.
Text me after that surgery.
I no makeup. I look amazing.
And you look damn good. Good.
job.
Okay, really good.
Love
really
you.
good.
Bye.
Love you too, boo. Love you
Take
too.
care, Buffy.
All right, love you too. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye. All right, mods, thank you so much for holding down the chat, and everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app. I want to thank y'all so very much for supporting the channel. I want y'all to stay safe and be blessed. And I'll be back here this evening with Wiley, 9 p.m. Eastern, spilling some hot tea. So make sure you tune in. I'll see everyone then. Bye, everyone. Bye.